Good evening, and welcome back to Let's Play Technobabylon. When we left off last time, the blackmailer contacted Regis and said, go blow up this apartment for me, or I'll destroy your frozen embryos. And Regis is going along with it. And this is, it rankles me. This is something that maybe, if you followed any of my other LPs, you've noticed with me before. Like, I know everyone got so upset in season 2 of The Walking Dead when there's the shootout, like Kenny's shooting at Carver and his men, and Carver is like, stop or I'm gonna kill people, and he kills people because Kenny doesn't want to give in. This is another of those situations. I think this is actually very, very similar, and it also goes along with the whole idea of we don't negotiate with terrorists. The reason we don't negotiate is because if you ever negotiate, then it tells the other people that they can do this and it will be successful. They can do these terrible things and you will give in. So as horrible as it is, you have to call their bluff, and that's what Regis needs to do here. That's what Kenny was doing, calling Carver's bluff. Okay, I'm not going to negotiate, because if I negotiate, then what's to stop this guy from killing me and everyone anyhow? I can't trust this person's word. They've already shown that they're willing to harm me. And that's what's going on here. The blackmailer has already showed us that he's willing to destroy an embryo. What's to stop him from destroying all of them? What's to stop him from stringing us along indefinitely? Always as his little stooge, doing whatever he tells us with the threat of the embryos being destroyed hanging over our head. As much as it hurts, Regis, you gotta just stand up and take the risk that he does destroy him, but refuse to comply. That's the only out. But and I'm hoping that Regis will come to that understanding and reach that point, but he's not there now. So right now we gotta figure out what to do with this fella. So how are we gonna slice into surgical apparatus? Well, now
they've been using drones like that for auto or telepresence surgery since I was a kid. Looks like it's finished with the autopsy.
Can we manipulate it?
It's operated by Central. There isn't anything I can do with it.
Can we take advantage of Central in some way? She's kind of messed up right now, so... Oh, speaking of, what happens if we call her? How's it going? Home server not found. Central hub systems are experiencing technical difficulties. Please wait. Try again later. If your query is urgent, please contact your nearest cell corpsman.
Great. I couldn't confess even if I wanted to.
Lau?
Hey, this is Max Lau. I can't take your call right now. If this is Regis, remember the answer usually is switch it off, then on again.
Thanks, Max. I like her. She's a really nice counterpoint to him being kind of a curmudgeonly sort. Alright. So, nothing in there. He still refuses to go in there. Can we find anything in our office? Is there anything I've missed? There's not going to be, like, cutting apparatus on Chantel, right? We pried her open with the knife, but I'm assuming we did not leave it in her.
Knowing Lau, I can't be certain that her interest in that...
Okay, we already saw that. Oh, we can't look at the cords anymore. Before we could. So, that was more just a point of interest, I guess, than something we can mess around with. Let's try going to our balcony, and maybe, well, there haven't been tools in the tool shed thus far, but perhaps we'll find something now, since it would be, like, I don't know, I'm thinking like a pair of pruning shears or something. We can clip a pinky off this guy. Alright.
It's empty.
Not a freaking thing. Dang. Okay. Well, I don't think there's really much we can mess around with this. Did I fully investigate the apartment? Perhaps I missed something key there. Well, there wasn't really a whole lot there. It was mostly just, we could put a bomb here, and we could put a bomb here. I don't think this is where I think it's going to be something back at HQ. Okay, food machine removed, so can't interact with it. What's in the lockers? Nothing. This apartment's occupant keeps their clothes in the lockers beneath the bed. Blueprinted overalls, the kind they issue to the jobless Sconto kids filling this part of the city. Like our first gal was wearing. Oh, and put the bombs there. And I might have missed something, but no, I'm feeling like it's really going to be here in HQ. So. Oh, we can't grab our little cleaner. But maybe we can get something out of this kid in the waiting room.
One of Central's fisheye cameras.
Is it working right now? Okay. So he's the only thing we can interact with in here, it looks like.
They picked this guy up last night. I guess that means I'm safe, but still, poor kid. Hey kid, you alright?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to jolt him. The Traveler's not gonna do it. You're not gonna play laser, paper, stone. Okay, so it's gotta be either my office or the lab. The lab seems like the logical place. I wish I could interact with this tray over here. There's probably like a scalpel or something useful, but...
Apparently, the high quantities of explosives in his bones was giving him joint problems. Poor kid must have been in a lot of pain.
But this is also showing us it's an x-ray of his hand, so all we need is a hand.
It's already been compiled for the report.
So, how do I go about getting this guy's hand? Alright, nope, this is all the stuff that we knew. He's just gonna say that there's tools for this. Yeah. Don't use your bare hands. I looked at all this before.
They've holomapped his bone structure. Years of gene tampering left.
Yeah. I can't interact with what? Jolt something.
A
Work.
big old jolt. Not gonna make it work.
Why not? Can't we just... Isn't that always the solution, Regis? Just jolt some stuff? Jolt the remains. No, that's a terrible idea. I don't know if that could make it explode, but maybe. And it's awfully macabre. It's already bad enough that we're going to desecrate this corpse to blow up an apartment. Okay, this is... It's not something I'm missing here. It's not going to be with the package we left on the balcony for the blackmailer. There's got to be something in here.
Better not touch it.
Touch it! Get her to help us out. Okay. There's a waste chute. I wonder if I could have... It seems unlikely, but if I could have taken the little memory thing we got from for the blackmailer and shoved it down the waste chute, but probably not. Because then how would we proceed in the game? But that would have been a cool option. I don't know. I wonder. Do we have anything in the desk?
Huh. I guess I should have turned these over to the evidence locker.
Oh, oh! Oh, there we go. Okay. Excellent. That's what we... Why are we holding on to Gil's hand? Okay, what we really need is this knife. Body has not had a great deal of examination. You suppose they're being careful about the potentially volatile nature of parts of his body. We make a slice along his thigh and pull his femur loose. Are we just gonna take his bone then? Okay, what? That's... Oh, we got it! We got it! We just stole a thigh bone from a body. The things this game makes us do. Well, to the apartment. We stole someone's thigh bone to use as an explosive. Regis, this is a dark path you're on, buddy. Alright. So... put it in the toilet? And the remains of the food machine? Where would it actually... let's do this... where is it going to do the least amount of damage? Like, how big is this thing going to blow? I'm considering the toilet, because it seems like it's got the tight walls close by, so that might contain it in some way. But I don't know if this is like a shared wall with another apartment, and if it would do damage to them as well. We could try the bookshelf and maybe just blast out this little part. Would that be the minimum amount of damage? We could hit the food machine, and then it would destroy part of the outer wall. I mean, that really sucks for the owners of the building, but yeah, that might be minimal damage to other people. Let's try that. Alright. Oh! As it is, the bone's not going to detonate by itself. You're going to have to find some way of making it unstable. Well, cooking gel. Cover the bone in the thermal gel. Nothing seems to happen. Okay, let's... what temperature do we want this to be? Way up there. Well, probably not. How high? You know, I'm sure we've told this before, too. And I don't know how high it needs to be. Well, we'll just do that. Ah, you cover the bone in the hot thermal gel. It begins to sizzle and crack as the compounds within prepare for a chain reaction. Place it quick. And then get out of here. Oh, it was the apartment above her.
Got it.
So then she did escape. Yes! So does that mean that the mindjacker made a mistake? Or did they intentionally miss her? Meeting of minds.
It'd be an understatement to say it's been a bad day.
No kidding. I sure wouldn't want to be you.
Yeah, I've got a few problems, but I'm not going to let them threaten what I care about any longer.
You say that, but I think you're yellow.
Hey, I've got a plan.
Yeah?
If you're so decisive, why haven't you unfrozen any of those embryos?
Ah.
It's been 20 years, Regis.
He's just held them for 20 years? Regis. And now you're doing all of this...
You know who it is, Dr. Regis. There's only one person it could be, isn't there?
You think it's Baxter?
Well, you certainly do.
That was a pretty cool sequence.
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
Where are they, you son of a bitch?
I saw your handiwork and was most impressed.
So you'll give them back?
No.
I'm sending you an address. You'll find your reward there.
Wait. Baxter?
Ah, it is indeed Baxter. You were right, Regis. Sure enough, the tracker shows the call's location. The office of the now paroled Dr. Adam Baxter. Well, it's the office of Baxter. So can we be positive that it's actually Baxter we're talking to that's behind this? It could be someone trying to frame him.
How? How is this possible? Traveler, begin recording. Lau, if you're listening to this, well, it means they've caught me. It wouldn't be right if I couldn't explain things to you, though. I've been blackmailed, with the lives of my kids. I traced the calls the blackmailer made. There's only one man who would have done this. And yet, thanks to the neural governor, he's also the only one who never could have. I've got to see that justice is done.
Regis.
Good luck, Max.
All the things he's doing. I mean, we're kind of in for it already. Stole a femur, blew up an apartment. Now, I'm nervous about this. Go to this address. Get your reward. That doesn't mean get the embryos back. That means whatever this guy determines our reward to be.
Better not touch it.
Which might be framing us. Alright. Oh yeah. Well, where would we even use that right now, though? Okay. I guess head to where we need to go.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah?
That's Dr. Regis, corpseman.
Oh, sorry, Dr. Regis. Sir, I need your help, Doctor. Rescue brought someone in, but I'm not qualified to take the statement.
I'm very busy, corpseman. Can't you find Santiago or Lau?
No, sir. They're still in the AR lab, trying to fight off the heuristic attack. It'll only take a second, sir.
Yeah, go help out, Regis.
Fine.
Oh, thank you, sir. I've been panicking all evening about it. She's in the waiting room at the end here.
She? I thought the kid in the waiting room was a boy. Is it someone else now, or is it the same one and I just misidentified the gender? Alright, Quint.
She's just in there, sir.
Oh, no! Hey! Well, meeting of the minds, it did say.
Oh, hey, some service. These flexes are broken. I can't input anything.
That's because they're not flex screens. They're sheets of paper.
What is this, the Dark Ages?
So. Okay, I know that there's a lot going on right now, Regis, and you're feeling very tense and you're preparing to lose it all, but, let's start off on a friendly foot with her.
Hi there. My name's Charlie. I work here, and I'm going to see if I can help you.
There you go.
Something like this must be quite unsettling after all.
You could say that. It's not every day something like this happens. Not in meat space, anyway.
Not every day that someone, blows up the apartment beneath you. And now you're talking to him. Okay, so, let's start off with who you are.
Can I take your name and SOC number?
Sesame Latha Sesame 134244.
That's a nice name. Indian? Sri Lankan?
Dunno. Raised by the city. Why do you care?
Being friendly.
My wife was Sri Lankan.
Oh.
She always... Oh, you don't care, do you?
That obvious?
Any aliases? Net, trance, flow, those sorts of things?
Mandala.
Alright, does employment status really matter?
Your health status?
Dunno.
How do you not know that?
Been busy. Only come out to eat.
Ah, you're a thrall. Shall I put net addict then?
What would you want? I don't care.
Uh-huh. I feel inappropriate asking her about her employment status. How does that have any bearing on anything?
Where do you live?
The trance.
And where is your physical address?
Well, it was 13E 8682 Zeus Street.
Excuse me?
Oh!
13E 8682 Zeus Street?
Yeah, you're the reason she's here.
Why are you here at Cell?
They didn't tell you? Someone cut my network and locked my apartment. I just about managed to crack the door when the whole damn place exploded.
Exploded?
Uh-huh.
Sure, I didn't like the place, but I didn't do it. Hey, is there a net connection here? I haven't been able to hook up for hours.
That's probably good for you. Yeah. Now you see, Regis. Good thing you stopped here for a second.
Can I go?
That empty apartment I want you to blow up. They're trying to get you to kill her.
The girl in there's life may be at risk. Do not let her leave without authorization from myself or Dr. Lau.
Can do, Dr. Regis.
So why doesn't that guy get to call us
Empty
Charlie?
apartment, my ass. That girl was locked in there.
Uh-huh.
That asshole knew what would happen when He wanted her killed. I know what he has against me, but why her as well?
Why is this taking so long? Can I get back in the trance yet?
Oh! And now we're her. Well, I don't want to bust out. Let's try talking to this guy.
Hello? Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
He's kind of
It
messed
isn't really
up.
that cold in here. It's probably just a formality.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on the sheet. I meant to click on the
Looks
guy.
sick. I hope I don't catch anything off him.
We took his sheet. Oh, I did. I just clicked it to see if we could. Now I feel kind of bad. Like, he's obviously not doing well, and we took away the one little comfort he's got.
Old-fashioned hollow hardware for everyone who comes in here not wired. It may only show the news, but it must be connected to the net at large.
Yeah, I hear you hoping that you can do something more with it. Alright, what's the latest news? Let's see here. Japan to begin third round of cloning. Following successful initial trials, the Japanese government has approved an expansion of its controversial human cloning program. Hailed by many within the Diet as... The Diet? As a solution to the predicted population crisis, the next tranche, is projected to expand the number of new births via cloning and IVF from 1,500 in the initial groups to over 20,000. That is a big jump. According to the Malthus Institute, an NGO committed to measuring population growth patterns, the country's declining birth rate since the end of the 20th century have led to fears of an unsustainable shift towards an older population. Unlike many other nations in the region, who have countered similar trends by accepting large numbers of refugees from global conflicts, Japan has steadfastly refused to dilute the culture and essence of the Japanese people by taking in large numbers of displaced, as expressed by outgoing Home Minister Mizuno Murai, NDF. The process used involves selection of a suitable zygote after fertilization, which is then split multiple times to produce many embryos per fertilization. Some have raised concerns that the manner in which these candidates are selected and what traits are deemed desirable risk leading to politics of ethno-racism, while others note that the long-term health effects of such wide-scale cloning on a human population are currently unknown. Despite these objections, the government believes this to be the best solution to the looming depopulation crisis, aiming for as much as 40% of the nation's population to be born this way by 2110. 40%? Wow! Sports? Latest scores. Don't mean anything to me. Weather? Currently dry with light outbreaks of rain expected later this evening. 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not bad, a little chilly. Use SPF 30+ to wear protective clothing. A day and a night for staying indoors. Okay, what do we got here?
It's the same kind of thing they'd issue in the Skanto apartments.
Well, take it.
I knew they weren't flex screens. Really?
No, you didn't.
The table's screwed into the ground.
But we can access the base.
I can't get the screws out with my bare hands. My nails aren't strong enough for that.
Alright, we're gonna have to make something with the food machine. Water dispenser, alright.
This must be where people in here get water when they want it.
You want some water?
What? Drink straight from it?
Well, I guess use the cup. You got one, right?
A stainless steel trash can. They probably go through everything guests they're out.
Can we recycle it?
Huh? Fixed to the floor.
Ah, clever.
Hey, let me out! I didn't do anything!
It's for your own protection. Someone tried to explode you.
I can't reach it properly from down here. The lighting fixture's broken. Maybe someone went nuts in here and took it out on the light.
That's an odd one to choose to take it out on. It's kind of high up there.
I can't reach it from here.
Well, I guess you could climb on the table. Oh. Alright.
Hey, would you mind not doing that?
Doing what? I wasn't doing anything.
I can see you, you know. The camera's there for your own safety.
Fine. I'd better find a way to fix that.
Alright. So.
They must have huge vents in this building.
Yeah, like big enough to climb through, huh?
I can't reach it from here.
Alright, so we need to destroy the camera. Do we want to unscrew the table? Yeah, unscrew the table. Move it over here. Climb at the air vent.
It's different from mine. A whole lot older. There's a message on the panel. Insert coin? Whatever that means.
Alright, let's see what we can do with it.
It won't bring up the menu. The insert coin message on the screen is in the way.
Archaic things like coins residue.
My wetware's dried up. All I've got left is the crusty layer stuck to my hands.
Well?
Everything I can scrape off my hands is in the cup.
Okay. And what do we want to do? Well, oh, we can trance. I didn't think we'd be able to. Alright, what do we got here? Not a thing. Okay, so this is stuff we saw before. Hasn't been attending her employment meetings. Alright. Out of the trance. Oh. Alright, so... do we want to soak the sheet?
I can't use it like that.
Dump this on the food
Doesn't
machine?
look like it wants to barter.
No, you gotta dump the stuff on it. What else can we...
I can't use it like...
There's gotta be... Oh, our glitched kid.
You want this? Guess he doesn't feel like talking. I can't use it like that.
What do we want to do with the paperwork?
It's the paperwork they wanted me to fill out. Who even uses paper anymore?
Well, Cell HQ, apparently.
It's a filled up plastic cup. What's left of my wetware is floating in it.
So... does it need to, like, grow in the trash can?
Better not. I might need it.
No. What do I want to use it with?
I can't reach it from here.
Okay, table base, table, broken light. Well, we could contact an officer.
Hi there. How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
So, Agent,
Just corpseman, actually. Quint. What's your name?
Sesame, Latha.
Nice to meet you, Miss Sesame. Pardon my asking, but you were raised by the city, weren't you?
You read that on my file?
Nah, I was too.
No way.
Ah.
Yeah, we're practically family.
Oh, he's a nice guy. So,
Who was that guy who came in?
Oh, Charlie? He's one of the most experienced agents in Cell. A lot of people have trouble getting on with him, but he's just businesslike.
It sounded like he was panicking about something.
I've never thought of him as someone who gets worried. Grumpy a whole lot of the time, sure.
So, and who's this fella?
What's wrong with that guy on the bed? He hasn't said a word in hours.
We're not sure. He was picked up on the street yesterday. It looks like he's come down with a psychophage issue.
So you're just ignoring him?
Well, there's not much we can do until we know what it is.
Why let it show symptoms? Why not connect someone?
All of our Infowar teams are busy with the... never mind.
So then... let's connect.
So, how'd you know I was raised by the city?
It was a guess, but your name was a clue. You ever notice how they always assign kids names from nature? Quint, Sesame. We even had a pomegranate in my center.
I suppose that's true. Never met any with any cool names, though. No tigers or anything.
Yeah, I don't think they do the extinct ones, though.
Oh, tigers are extinct? That's a bummer.
So, how'd you end up working for Cell?
I'm not sure, really. Kinda drifted in. Most of the kids from my center ended up here. Monroe Center, down by the coast, that is. Where'd you grow up?
Taylor, near the lake. Most of us just ended up on Skanto, unemployed.
I'm sorry to hear that. Personally, I think us city kids should stick together. There are so many of us, we'd be a force to be reckoned with.
Alright, this guy's pretty cool. I like him.
So, what's your first name, Mr. Corpseman Quince?
It's Amadi, an Angolan name. Apparently that's where my family came from, but I've been here as long as I can remember. The first names are always from kids' cultural backgrounds. What about Latha? Is that, Indian?
Dunno, probably. I came with a refugee shipment from the war. You ever feel like exploring your roots?
Not really. I grew up here. Newton is my home.
Yeah, there isn't really much for me in the old country either. Except thousands of kilometers of radioactive hot zone.
Oh. So...
why are you keeping me in
No,
this
don't
cell?
yell.
I haven't done anything!
we've been talking so
This is the
nicely.
cell. The cells are only 2 cubic meters.
That's not the point! I didn't break the law!
It's for your own safety. Charlie's asked to make sure you stay here until he gets back.
I don't feel very safe.
I was hoping that she would ask it in like a conversational tone. We've been connecting with the guy. Try and get him on our side.
My apartment exploded.
Oh, ouch. Was it a nice place?
Well,
No,
but that isn't the point.
Accidents like that happen sometimes.
Apartments
At
just
least Cell
explode?
were able to get you out.
I'm not sure it was an accident. My connection was cut and my doors were locked before it happened.
Yeah.
Who'd want to hurt you, though?
That's just it. I don't know who. I mean, I've pissed people off in net matches sometimes, but this?
Yeah, like, come on, Quint. This is... It's awfully suspicious to, oh, these accidents happen. No, they don't. People don't just lock you in your apartment, cut off your net, and try to explode you.
Would I be able to get some privacy?
What do you mean?
Well, with that camera, I don't think I can, personal stuff, business.
I'm sorry. I understand how you feel, but I can't cut the camera.
What? That's not fair!
All of the cameras are tied into the centralized network. We can't turn them off, even if we wanted to. It's for your security.
Oh, I see. You're not able to.
Charlie doesn't like it either. He keeps breaking the camera in his office. Central gets real mad at him for that.
She brought up a really good point, though. Like, if nature calls, there's no facilities in here. What's she supposed to... The trash can? Ooh.
I'm starving. It's been days since the last time I ate.
And was that because you were deep in the trance?
It is.
That's not the point. I couldn't get the food machine in here to work.
Oh yeah, they take tokens. Here, have a few. You'll be able to get yourself something.
Thank you.
Is it any good?
What kind of machine do you have at home?
The kind that came in Skanto apartments.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, kind of about that.
Alright, we'll try it out.
I've been in here for hours. The guy in the bed isn't much company. What is there to do?
There's the terminal. You could check the news.
Ugh, I can't stand this much of the real world. It's so slow.
I'm sorry. People don't usually spend so long in here. It's just taking a bit longer than usual.
So...
I need to get back in the trance. How can I make a connection?
Sorry, we don't allow trans connections from inside cell.
What? That's inhuman!
Oh.
I have rights, you know!
No,
Not
it's...
to an internet connection, you don't.
Exactly.
Come on, I could just hook something up through that terminal.
I'm sorry, but it's for security.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
So actually, he seems like a really decent guy. But we got some tokens, so this gives us something to go on. Let's see what we can figure out here now. Well, we got us a metal fork. It's something.
It won't bring up the menu. It's different from mine. There's a message on the panel.
Okay, so we still got some tokens. Thin metal discs for getting things from the food machine. The fact that sellers still using physical currency makes you shudder in revulsion. It makes you wonder what other kinds of backward practices they make use of here. Ugh, physical money. Blah. Okay, so... Oh, and we got a lump of food. It's a thick brown mash that probably contains the bare minimum of what a human body needs.
I don't know how, but they've made it even worse than my food machine does.
It does look pretty horrible. I dump it in the cup?
I put some of it in the cup.
Yeah, we'll feed the wetware.
The cup's getting full. It'd be a wetware growth culture if it was any warmer.
So how to wrap it in the blanket?
I can't use it like that.
Okay, well we gotta warm it up somehow. Drink this.
You want this? Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Alright, where else can we... Something...
Better not. I might need it.
Can we heat the trash can up somehow? Too bad she doesn't have the heating cooking gel. Oh well.
Better not.
No.
Doesn't look like...
No, it doesn't want that.
I can't reach it from here.
Give him the blanket back.
I'm not giving it back.
Selfish.
I can't use it like...
Okay. So, how... What do I do here? Well, I got the fork. Can I pry at the base of the table? Nope.
Hey,
What?
would you mind not doing that?
Doing what? I wasn't doing anything.
I can see you, you know. The camera's there for your own safety.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's the right
fine.
idea.
Better find a way to fix that.
We just gotta take out the camera first.
I could probably pop it open if I could reach it properly.
Well, if we can't move the table, how are we gonna reach it? Got a water dispenser over here. Stand on the trash can.
Huh? Fixed to the floor.
Yeah, so climb on it. It should be somewhat sturdy, right? Okay, I don't think she's gonna. What can we accomplish with this broken light?
I can't reach it from here.
And if I climb up on the table, he's gonna yell at me.
Hey,
What?
would you...
Okay, so...
Doing what?
The cap...
So it's gotta be something with this fella first. Okay, well... She knows now that he's got some kind of...
Hello? Huh.
Maybe we can do something with him in trance now? No, we got nothing. We gotta get the wetware working first. Zoop. Okay. Well, what else can we get from the food machine? More food?
Ugh, how much of this slop do I want in my pockets?
More. Hungry?
You want this? Huh.
No? Okay, well, can I just put more in here?
I don't want to waste all of it in the cup.
What else can I do with it, though?
Better not. I don't think I...
Really? Hey!
Hey, what did you do?
Nothing.
I've lost the feed from the camera.
Okay, so... Oh, shoot.
Oh, jeez, Charlie's gonna kill me.
I love
Why
the
did you
little
do
hands
that?
on the head
I like my
animation there.
privacy.
Just don't do anything stupid, okay? Please.
No guarantees. Actually, I'm gonna do something stupid immediately. We're gonna bust out of here. So then.
There. The table has been freed.
Now, first though, let's climb. Oh no! Don't pull it yet. Why are you pulling it over there? Put it back where it was. Climb up. So, this light.
I can't use it.
Well, I gotta heat this thing up
It's
somehow.
broken, but I can't pull it off by hand.
Okay, use the fork. Alright, that was a bad idea.
Ouch. I can't reach.
Well, climb up on the table. It has a metal fork, huh? Coat it in the food?
I don't need a fork. I could eat this stuff with a straw. I can't use it like that.
No. I feel like there's gotta be something to do with the light, though. Okay. Head down.
I think it looks better without the screws.
Hop off the table.
Hello?
Okay, we didn't want to actually talk to him. I just wanted you to move. So, can I, pull it this way. And climb on up. So, what can we do here?
It's like built into the wall. If I wanted to get through, I'd need to cut it out.
Okay, so air vent is possibly not the way to go here. Well, this isn't gonna help.
That's not going to help me get through.
Alright, there's gotta be something to do with the light then. Although we can also, maybe there is a benefit to pulling the table over towards the right.
It won't bring up the menu.
No, not that. Pull the table. to the right spot. There we go. And I can pull it over even more. Okay, let's try just a little bit more. That's as far as we can go.
I can reach it, but I'm going to need something to get it open with.
Well, we can get shocked again.
Prying it open with a fork won't help.
Fine. What else do we... a token?
It doesn't take coin.
I was thinking maybe we could try to, like, pry it under the edge, but, what am I gonna do this paper?
I can't use it.
I don't think this would...
I can't use it.
No. So... let's...
Not from up here, I can't.
We'll get down!
I think it looks better with...
And she won't just move if I click. I gotta go over here. Oops.
It won't bring up the menu.
Yeah, I don't actually want to mess with that. I just want you to move the table. So, what does this gain me?
What? Drink straight?
Nothing really. There's gotta be something to do with this guy too. I feel like we're almost here. Obviously I need to heat this up. I've got this guy, I've got this blanket, I've got this light. We can't just... I guess holding on to this and hoping body heat will grow it is not enough. I'm feeling like it's gotta be something with either the light or the camera. But the fork didn't work here. What else can I do?
The fork won't fit in the seams around the edges. If I could find something more precise, though.
Really? Paper is not gonna be... but it's not strong.
Doesn't look like it wants to barter.
And the tokens she's just gonna use to try... So... what else can we create? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and actually wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back in next time. I'll sit and stew on this a bit and try and come up with some ideas off screen. And I'll meet you when I've got at least a thought of something we can try.